you say? Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming. I see Brandon, Caleb, Candy Mom is here, David, Cheryl, Marla. I see myself who can't type, Mary. So, welcome to the show. We have Tanya. She's in the green room. I'm going to pull her out. She's looking down right now. She's not even knowing that we're having a show. But boy, you know how I say that people in the green room are demanding? She wanted a specific feather pillow. Hello, Jeremy Goff. She wanted, again, with the M&Ms, specific colors. I gave her a cold water. She threw it at me. She said, no, it has to be luke temperature, lukewarm water. So this is what's going on today. In any event, let me welcome Tanya. I'm going to say Tonya Board Blakey. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Better known as That Crazy Disney Lady. And I've been on Hello, Tanya. I've been on Tanya's show, so it's only good that I repay the favor. I promised Tanya that we will not let the craziness that defined her life about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago.
Has it been a month already? Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
I think it has. Also, I'm going to also mention very quickly before we get into Tanya, the sponsor for the show today is, if I could find her picture here, Keeping Keto at Disney, Christine Fox, personal friend of mine who I watched write this book, Keeping Keto at Disney. It's not easy. It's on Barnes & Noble. If you type in, I have a code for later I'll give you for 10% off. We'll get into that. But, and I'll also get into my keto experience. It's not good, as you can tell. So Tanya, we're gonna go. I'm gonna show the Inside Edition clip to get everyone up to speed. We'll talk for a little bit, and then we're gonna throw it behind us. It never happened. Is that good?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so let's go to this Inside Edition clip, and you'll understand what she was up against. I think it's really clear cut. I don't understand what the problem was. She will enlighten us after this.
Hello, crazy Disney people.
Good morning.
These Disney superfans say their lives are being turned upside down after live streaming this video.
My throat feels funny.
Tonya Blakey, a popular YouTube personality known as That Crazy Disney Lady, and her sidekick Robin DiPaolo were among the first to step foot in the Orlando theme park when it reopened last week. They live streamed every moment.
So glad to be back.
But when they stopped for a bite to eat, Robin, who's allergic to nuts, said her throat started feeling funny.
Well, how about we ask if there was any nuts in there? Can you breathe?
Yeah, it's just my throat feels very
Nutty? All right, well, I'm taking her to medical for a Benadryl.
After confirming there were cashews in the ice cream, the duo headed to first aid.
They took her to the back. Robin's blood pressure went up to 177 over 120.
130.
She was violently vomiting. Like, she was super sick, y'all.
Suddenly, Robin and Tanya found themselves the subjects of wild insinuation on social media that they had brought COVID-19 to Disney World. One tweet noted the symptoms sounded a lot like coronavirus. These streamers are at Disney World, visited first aid for a cough, shortness of breath, and severe vomiting, and were back in Magic Kingdom today complaining of sore throats.
These messages that I'm getting on my phone from people who don't even know me, that are wishing me dead, saying they know where I live, I should die because rather than killing other people, and it's non-stop.
How do you know for sure it was an allergic reaction and not something else?
I know what my allergy is. I know how I react to it. And last I checked, no one recovers from coronavirus within an hour or two.
We are being cyberbullied, saying that we had coronavirus symptoms, and that is an absolute lie. We would never do that.
I don't even know where to begin. First of all, when I go to a Disney restaurant, a lot of times they'll ask if we have any allergies. I'm assuming that they did not ask you about the ice cream.
So I was the one who actually ordered the dessert and not Robin. So I don't have any allergies. And then I asked Robin if she wanted to try it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that ball was dropped. It was not Disney at all. we take full responsibility for that because Robin always asks. It's like one thing that she always asks.
You didn't do anything wrong.
And whenever I talk about this, which I don't talk about it anymore, but I did tell you that we could touch on it for a minute because it is something big that happened. You know, I always say what we did wrong was that we didn't clarify what was in the dessert.
Big
it was
deal.
Just like a momentarily like lapse of judgment. And then the other thing that we did wrong is we didn't end the live stream during all of that. Like whenever she first got symptoms, we should have just left it, you know, ended the stream, took care of her, came back, and just been. So if anything ever happened like that in the future, I would definitely, you know, just end the live stream.
I don't see why you would have had to end it. You were showing what was happening during the day, and I don't know if I could predetermine, people are going to misconstrue this as I brought coronavirus to Disney. It's a little stupid. It's silly.
It is. It's very scary because now I sometimes feel like I can't even be myself when I am live because I don't know if people are going to twist my words again in the future. But I wanted to tell you how this whole thing happened.
Go ahead. You've got it.
So there was a young man on Twitter, and I was gonna tell you this in the green room, and you said just tell me whenever we go live. So apparently there was a young man on Twitter, Twitch. Is that how it's called? It's like a gaming platform. I think there is a Twitch. Yes.
It's
okay. So this young man happened to be watching the live stream when all this was happening. And he took clips, just like Inside Edition just took parts of the video. Well, he took clips of the video out of the live stream and spliced it together to make that bad video that spread, you know, like crazy. And that's how it all happened. And then another YouTuber who has a Twitter account posted it on her Twitter. She has a huge following. And then, you know, then it really just kept going and going and going. And that's how the whole thing happened.
How long did it? I mean, it is died down now, right? Like no more.
Oh yeah, it's definitely died down. You know, I guess there's another person they can go after. Every once in a while, I still get those little, okay, Karen. I've been called Karen so many times through all of this. And my kids are like, you are the least Karen person I know. And I'm like,
I do know that.
I feel so bad for people named Karen because people always use Karen or Felicia or whatever. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is just like ridiculous. So, but yeah, it happened. We went on Wesh 2 News here locally in Orlando. They wanted the story. And then the very next day I got a phone call from Inside Edition. And you already know, I was like, wait, are you talking about like Deborah Norville Inside Edition? What? I was like totally freaked out like whenever I found all that. But you know, I'd be happy to answer anybody's questions about it as long as you're not coming at me, attacking me. It's just been so crazy because people who watch my channel, people who know me as a person, people who know Robin, oh my gosh, we would just like never do anything like that. We would never with symptoms go out into our happy place and spread a deadly virus around. You know, and I personally wasn't ever sick at all other than my throat. I was hoarse from screaming on Space Mountain and talking for like 4 days straight. But other than that, I mean, it's just
if you're looking at the chat room, there's nobody that believes that, you did anything
Hi,
wrong.
Michelle. I see Michelle
okay,
there. And yes, I do. Dan's here. Hello, Dan. Dan said, I don't get this Karen thing. We'll talk about that later, Dan. I can tell you what the Karen thing means.
Well, okay, so we're putting it to bed. I know you didn't try or even at all have corona, spread corona. It's a bunch of baloney. I know you're from prior to that, and you were a lot of fun. Let me show you what you're really about by a clip. This is just a quick clip of what your videos are really like.
Oh boy, I'm scared to see what this is going to be.
No. This is a quick, nice clip.
Okay.
Hello, crazy Disney people. There she is. Okay, so my daughter's here, and she's already over at the restaurant waiting for me. So I am now heading over to Liberty Tree Tavern. Wow. Was that beautiful? Ah! You see, I'm screaming. I just love those princesses so much.
That's the real that crazy Disney lady.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That mask cracks me up every time.
Who were the
Dan
family
said,
members?
God, I hate that mask. Huh?
Who were the family members there with you?
So that was my daughter sitting with me.
Okay.
And her
I like
two best friends were behind us.
That's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were just
So
over there.
You are a very fun, jovial, happy person to be around. I kind of like it. We have to go to the park one day. Maybe we'll do lunch.
Let's do it for sure.
Yeah.
I'd love that. We like to have fun. Just seeing that little clip makes me miss Magic Kingdom so much. I'm going over there tomorrow. I can't wait.
As a matter of fact, when you turned the corner and said, "There she is," that's exactly. I was like, "Let me see the new castle."
I know. Where is she?
Yeah. You know, I saw some video today from Epcot, and I got to tell you, even though I like low crowds, it was so empty. I was a little sad. It feels a little like sad.
It does. There's a lot of things going on that feel really sad. Oh, and I was shopping like back to school supplies. Not necessarily for backpacks, but oh my gosh, there was a backpack that is including a face mask.
That's weird.
Yeah. You know, like it came in a package, like matching backpack, face covering, and different things to put in the backpack. And I was just like, I don't like that. There's a lot of things.
Yeah, I can't wait till it's not part of our culture anymore. Till there's a vaccine that's in wide use and we don't have to worry about it anymore. I really hope that next year we do see that.
We're looking forward to the future. We can definitely, have something to look forward to.
Mary saw that backpack also that comes with a mask. That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, not that we have to use the mask. I know, but it's just weird to be in the backpack.
No, yeah, you have to wear it for sure. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying they don't want to, but hey, if it gets me into Magic Kingdom, I'm wearing it, hun.
Yeah. You know what's funny is did you see like the people from different countries wearing the mask before this all happened?
They always did, yeah.
I would go to Epcot and see somebody from Asia wearing a mask. I'd be like, that's a little weird, but it's their thing now. I get it.
Yeah.
I get whatever they were feeling then. I get it.
Yeah, they just, I feel like I've heard several people who have visited, Shanghai or Hong Kong, and they said that they've always had masks there because that's just something that they do to protect themselves all the time.
Yeah. Unless they knew it was coming. I'm kidding.
Yep.
I said unless they knew it was coming. I'm kidding. So how did the name That Crazy Disney Lady come about? Did somebody call you that ever once and say, because you go all the time?
Is my sister. And she still just shakes her head at me. I just came home from Kentucky. And she just does not get it at all, which is fine. I always tell her that's okay. You don't have to get it. I don't get why you like to camp all the time. But hey, that's your thing. And Disney's my thing. But yeah, my sister would always be like, oh boy, here comes that crazy Disney lady. I was like, ooh, I like that. That's going to be my YouTube channel.
That's a good thing. Has she been to Disney?
She did come. And unfortunately, when she went, it was so unbelievably hot because she came last September and she came with her granddaughters. And if it wasn't so hot, I think that she would have enjoyed it more. But the kids were literally crying to leave because it was just that hot.
Okay. Is she a teacher that she came at a specific busy time?
No, she's not a teacher.
Okay.
But we all went on a Disney cruise and she cannot wait to go back again. She absolutely loved it.
Let's talk cruises for a second.
All right, let's do that.
I've been on a few Royal Caribbean and a lot of Disney, and I have to tell you, I will never go on another cruise except for Disney again.
Me either. Listen,
have you been on others?
I went on Royal Caribbean, and I can tell you this much. My husband's not a big Disney fan. He doesn't not like it, but he just doesn't get it like I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I have family members the same way.
But if I ever bring up a Disney cruise, he is all about it. And we went on Royal Caribbean. Just the two of us went for a short cruise out to the Bahamas without our kids. It was the first time we ever really went somewhere without the kids. And even he was like, oh, no. Oh, no. No. From now on, we are only going on the Disney Cruise Line. He could not believe it. The difference is, It's a big difference whenever
The
you're used to
room
the
service.
Disney. Just everything. I mean, we had a wonderful time. The nightlife was fantastic on Royal Caribbean. We had, I loved how they did that whole, the entertainment and I don't remember what it was called, but we did have a wonderful time. But yeah, you can't. Once you've been on a Disney cruise, nothing else can compare.
The food, everything. I mean, the best BLT I've ever had was the free room service on Disney Cruise Line, which is just weird. And then when I do see the difference, I don't want to knock Royal Caribbean, but when I saw the differences, I was like, no, I would rather. I know it's more money. I'd rather.
It is more money, but it's worth it.
Did you see Beauty and the Beast on the ship?
But I do have to say, John, they have a new island. Royal Caribbean has an island.
I heard.
That was top notch.
I heard. But now Disney bought that Lighthouse Point.
Yes.
So wait till I want to see what they're going to do with that.
I want to see what they're doing with that also. But as far I love Castaway Cay. Don't get me wrong.
Me too.
It's amazing. But this island that Royal Caribbean had was incredible.
I saw pictures.
They had in the pool bars. I mean, right now you wouldn't be able to use it, but when life was normal. I mean, they just had a really, really nice setup over there. So let's see if Disney nails it over there at Lighthouse Point.
Now, do you live? You don't have to tell me where you live because I don't want you to say that online. Do you live close by to the parks? How far from the parks approximately are you?
I am 13 minutes from Magic Kingdom.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm about 25, so you're even closer than me.
Yeah.
Do you ever do staycations on property?
We do sometimes, and we're actually doing one coming up soon on the 16th for my son's birthday. We're going to stay at Caribbean Beach because I've never stayed at Caribbean Beach.
You know, I love Caribbean Beach. That was my first resort I've ever stayed at on property. And now that it has the gondolas, you cannot beat it, and they're very comfortable rooms.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. I love the smell at Caribbean Beach. Now that they've done that remodel, I love the drapery. It's just it has a really nice vibe over there, so we're going to stay there for his birthday.
If money was not an object, what would your favorite Disney resort be?
Oh, probably Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Mine is either the Lodge or the Polynesian.
Yeah, I like either one of those, but I just love the feel. And I think, whenever you're at Wilderness Lodge, you don't even feel like you're really in Florida. You don't see a palm tree. It's just it must be that Kentucky girl in me. I just love the whole vibe over there. It's pretty great.
So you grew up in Kentucky?
I did grow up in Kentucky, yep.
Okay, is Kentucky Fried Chicken really pretty good, or do the Kentuckians do it better?
Wait, you don't eat Kentucky Fried Chicken?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Does it really come?
Good.
Is it really from? I love it, but I just wanted you to tell me. All right, so it is from Kentucky. It's a thing.
It is from Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Colonel Sanders actually passed away in the hospital, a Jewish hospital, while my grandmother was a patient there. And now he has a whole unit named after him, Colonel Sanders Unit at Jewish Hospital in Louisville, Kentucky.
I thought Colonel Sanders was fake. I didn't know.
No, he's real.
That's pretty cool. I did not know that. People are saying Kentucky is beautiful. You know, Kentucky's one of those places, it exists, but if you don't, I'm from Long Island and Florida, here I'm in Florida, I don't know Kentucky.
Right, yeah.
I'm trying to, did you see this? I'm going to show you a picture.
Oh, wait, I have the worst internet in the world, so if it's lagging, it's me.
I don't think it's lagging.
Yeah, we have Are we good?
You're
okay.
not lagging on my end. But where's I just loaded these pictures. Where are they? Here they are. Okay. Do you remember this? They were going to put
solo shows. The only thing John knows about Kentucky is KFC. Do you know anything else about Kentucky, John?
I know nothing else about Kentucky. So you can tell me. you can go ahead, tell me. Give me good things about
here's
Kentucky.
Here's a fun fact. There are more barrels of whiskey in Kentucky than there are people. That is true.
Where? Why? What is going on there?
Because a lot of breweries of whiskey are in Kentucky. We have Jim Beam, and Maker's Mark. There's a lot of whiskey that comes out of Kentucky.
Did not know that at all. Very cool.
Yeah, so we have a lot of whiskey there. Also, a lot of people say it's home of beautiful horses and fast women. So we're very, very well known for the Kentucky Derby, which is a 2-week-long event that starts. Yep, it's fantastic. If you've never gone, you have to. It's quite the experience. But for the first time ever, the Kentucky Derby was postponed because it happens on the first Saturday in May every single year. They postponed it till September. Thunder over Louisville has now been canceled, and the horses may run without spectators for the first time ever in history.
I guess
So,
you can do that virtually at home for now.
yeah.
Why does
It's
Mike
different.
Man? Why do you hate the derbies though? I guess Tanya does have a little bit of an accent. I didn't I don't realize.
Hold on, that's my dog because somebody's at the door.
I didn't think it was your
Honey.
husband.
Honey, let him out. Let him out. Go on.
Are there
Sorry.
Are there wild? No, that's okay. Are there wild turkeys?
There are. Oh, wild turkey is another whiskey.
Oh. Okay. I just pictured a bunch of Thanksgiving turkeys. So look at this picture for a second, Tanya. Do you see the pylons right in front of Spaceship Earth?
I do.
They were installed. I'm sorry, it's covering half of our faces, but you can see.
Wow.
Pretty
I haven't even
cool?
been over there. I have to go so I can go see.
Me too. I want to know what the chat room thinks of this. They were just installed, I think, last night, and these came from the Imagineer showing them. But it brings me back to like old Epcot.
Yeah.
Oh, and who is this? Very nice. I never get super chats, so let me get this off of your face. Mammoth Cave. Oh, Mammoth Cave from
Yes. Now, Mammoth
do you-
Cave is a huge cave in Kentucky.
Okay, what goes on there?
People go there to go in the cave, and there's like a lot of different tours that you can take. There's camping. It's just like a monument there in Kentucky.
That's very cool.
Something a lot of people come to see. It's huge.
So was it Disney that brought you to Florida? Because I can say that yes, Disney brought me from Long Island.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Were you already married? I just want to figure out, how did you get here? How much did Disney influence your move? How did this happen?
So, just really quick, because you have a lot of viewers here that are not on my channel. So, my viewers know the story, but I will tell you all.
Yeah, these people don't know, and if we're boring them, they will let us know.
Okay. So, my husband was active duty military, and we were stationed in Germany. And I had never been out of the state of Kentucky before. And now here I am, a new mom in a new country with a brand new baby. And my husband was deployed all the time or in the field, And so in the military life, your husband is gone a lot. So it was me and my daughter, Mariah, who is now 23. And we didn't have any TV to watch in Germany, so we got involved in the Disney Movie Club. Did you ever have a membership where you can
absolutely.
like buy one movie and then get some?
You have to buy 10 before the whole thing is out. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm old
so
enough.
we were a part
I
of
did all
that.
those Columbia things, I remember, yeah.
Yep. And so I would get all these Disney movies, and Mariah and I would just watch them all the time. And that was like how she and I bonded through Disney. And that was for the 6 years that we lived over there. And then we moved back to the States, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to Disney World. We have to. Like, we are so into these Disney movies, And so in 2004, I brought Mariah.
How old is Mariah at this time?
She was probably around 5. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I had her when I was 25. So, yeah. I probably visited Disney for the first time around the age of 30.
Okay.
And I just turned 49 last week. Right? Last week?
Okay.
July 15th or whenever.
close.
It's been a couple
close.
weeks now. So anyway, we came to Disney and we had the most magical time. We didn't have a clue what we were doing. We just came. Like, I didn't know anything. I didn't know about anything how to plan, or we just were one of those people that got a ticket and went to Magic Kingdom for the day. And
Okay.
we had the most amazing time. And we were hook, line, and sinker from day one. So from 2004, we started coming every single year. And then we started coming twice a year. And then it was 3 times a year.
That's how it happens.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to live there. And so Mariah was going to University of Kentucky, and we found out about the Disney College program. And she applied, and she was accepted. And when she moved, we all moved. And we're all here now.
That's amazing. And you also debunked a theory that I had. I thought in order to be really meshed in the Disney culture and everything that you had to be, you had to get it when you were a kid. You had to get the bit by the bug. And because that's how it happened with me. And I see with you, that did not happen.
No.
Like you did it at 30.
And now still to this day, like Festival of Fantasy Parade or Phantasmic or, I'm going to cry just thinking about it.
I know, right? First of all, Cookie Harris, thank you so much. Again, I'm not used to super chats at all. Being unemployed at around this time,
I miss you so much.
I should. Thank you so much, Cookie. I appreciate you made my night. Thank you so much.
Aw, she's the best.
She's also from New York, so she knows all about water and coffee and good bagels.
She's getting ready to be here on her 100th visit to Disney World.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she was 100 years old.
No, 100th visit. So,
okay, and she's from New York doing the 100th visit.
Yep.
It's a lot of plane rides or drives.
That is a lot of plane rides. I'm so excited.
So let's talk about how the parks are different. It's going to be different now, Cookie, but for some people there are positives in it. I can't. Okay, how can I explain? There's positives and negatives. For me, I don't know if you're like me, Tanya. I am extremely. I can't with these super chats coming in. They're going to make me cry. I'm extremely worried for Disney in the respect that I feel that they're financially getting murdered right now. And I know I shouldn't be too worried about them. Let me go thank these people real quick. Dan, thank you. Dan, we know Tanya's your girl. You've told me 1,000,000 times.
Thank you, Dan.
Who doesn't have to, she already paid to advertise her keto book, which in 1 minute we're going to talk about because at the halftime I do that. And Pete McDevitt, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for saying we're amazing. I appreciate it.
Aw, thank you, Pete.
Do you worry about that too? If I missed anybody, let me know. Do you worry about that, like how empty they are? Like so many things coming in the future, are we going to lose it? Or is the 50th anniversary going to be happy 50th? Like, I'm worried. I'm a little worried.
I think that my outlook on it is this. It's definitely different. And yes, they do have a very, the financial strain is awful. They're losing pass holders. They're losing, now they're having to, cut hours because it's just not financially worth keeping the park open more hours whenever they're having to pay the cast members to be there and people aren't coming. They can only have 25% of capacity. I'm just grateful that they're open. I am so that we can go, those of us who choose to. I know some people are not okay with going, and I totally understand that. My kids are not okay with going, so they haven't even, like Mariah's just now starting to go back. She hasn't even gone over there. She went.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, she went to Epcot yesterday. She's going to Animal Kingdom tomorrow. And we went to Magic Kingdom the other day together. You saw in that clip. But she's been very skeptical as well, just feeling, I'm not sure if I feel safe. And I think that watching my live streams, she's seeing that, you can stay away from people. You can keep your distance. They're providing like all the necessary safety measures that they possibly can. We have to be adults and make our own choices. If you see things getting crowded, remove yourself from the situation. You can't expect them to always just handhold you and say, this is what you need to do. You have to be responsible for yourself, you know.
I'm a big scaredy cat, and I went
Yeah.
to the studios, and I felt really safe.
Yeah,
And it was,
I really do too.
it
And
was
I've met
August
so many people.
yeah. I went on the, oh gosh, I don't even remember when I went, July 14th. So I didn't get it, and I went. So I'm here. I didn't get
Yeah.
the Rona.
Yeah, but when you were there, you probably stayed socially distanced from people.
Absolutely.
You washed your
Absolutely.
hands, used your hand sanitizer, you wore your mask all the time, except for
100%.
whenever you were actively eating and stationary. Like, these are ways that we can just like, I mean, it's the same thing as if you're going to the grocery or somewhere else. You just have to be really cautious.
I actually
But my
felt
point
better
here
at,
is-
I felt better at Disney than at Publix. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. Yeah. Where I'm going with this is a lot of people I've talked to are saying that it just doesn't feel like Disney. I don't feel the magic. For me, the Disney magic is in here. It's in my heart.
I so agree with you.
It doesn't
Listen.
matter. I mean, just being there in the environment just makes me so happy.
I think you just channeled what I say. I do agree, yes.
Yeah.
Seeing the fireworks or a parade or a character brings out the magic in me. But so
Yeah.
does walking down Main Street and just
Well, yeah.
knowing, yeah. So yeah, when people say the magic isn't there, sometimes it's a self-fulfilling prophecy because they didn't think they were going to find it, so they don't. But if you can still see the good in it, I agree with that completely. The magic
Just
is
seeing
inside
people
you.
interacting with their children, you know, or, you know, maybe like my husband, whenever we used to come on our vacations, he's usually a very serious person. He's a businessman.
And
but
thank
he
you
would
for his
come to-
service.
Yeah, he will come to Disney and just be a kid and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? And I still see dads and moms interacting with their children and playing and running and carrying them on the shoulders and, oh my gosh, you got a Mickey balloon, and just like, that's what I enjoy seeing. And I love to sit there and watch all that on Main Street. It just brings me so much joy.
I think that we have to be thankful right now for what we get because we were handed this horrible disease and we're all trying to figure out how to function around it and all that stuff. And, you know, I think we have to be thankful. I'm thankful just to go into the park and see, like when I saw you turn the corner and see the Main Street, see Castle and stuff, and see the princesses even on the floats.
Oh my
and
gosh,
I do know
yes.
there is a light at the end of this tunnel also.
For sure.
It may not be completely normal for a while, but I do believe it's coming.
Yeah. We
Linda
may not be
Raymond-
able to go up and give them a big hug, but for them to just like turn around and point to us and, oh my gosh, if Fairy Godmother looks at me and she's like waving, I'm through. I'm just that's it.
I throw kisses at her on purpose.
I know.
Linda's
Oh.
asking, did you ever stay at Shades of Green because of your husband's service in the military?
We've never stayed there, but I know a lot of people who have and they love it there, but we've never stayed there before.
You should look into it. It's really good, and you might find it for a very inexpensive price.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is
I will check that out.
This is either Jeff or one of his family members, WDWPOV. Yeah, the Fairy Godmother is one of the characters that I if you watch my videos of the parades, I am consistently yelling and trying to get her
I'm like
attention.
looking at her. I am too.
She knows
And
me
she's
now
like,
to the...
She'll
Yeah.
wave at me and I'm done. I'm melting. I'm like, I love this so much. Oh.
David, thank you. Tanya is awesome and magical. Magic Kingdom is the best place. Have you ever been to Cumberland Gap Falls in South Kentucky?
I have not. I know Cumberland Gap is near Kentucky Lake, though, if I'm not mistaken, but I have not been to Cumberland Gap Falls.
Now, there's a
But-
Cumberland Farms Milk. I wonder if that's anywhere near that place.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, that
I
doesn't...
don't know.
Cumberland is not a big name in Kentucky, except for that Gap Falls.
Cumberland, it's like, I know there's like a lot of people that go there to go to the lake.
Okay.
And I've been there a few times.
I'm going to shift gears for just 1 second until we get back
Okay.
into Disney, but this really is about Disney. This is my friend Christine's book, and we're kind of at the halftime here. It's
Okay.
Keeping Keto at Disney. Now, this is going to be slightly comical because I do want to tell you, first of all, Keeping Keto at Disney is all the not the recipes, all the menu items that you can get from Disney. Some of that might have changed since they did this whole COVID thing, but she went to every restaurant, she ate at every restaurant, made every chef's life miserable, pretty much. She basically made them jump through hoops to make keto stuff for her, and just found out what could people order. So if you're going to Disney and you're on keto, this is what it is to do. I've tried keto. Have you ever tried it, Tanya?
I did. I did try it.
Okay, it did work for me, but I didn't work for it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's really hard. I don't have a gallbladder, so it was really hard for me to do keto.
Because you need that
Yeah, because it like your gallbladder filters out the fats and stuff like that. So I would get a lot of tummy aches, but I did lose like 20 pounds on keto. So it works if you can do it. I know people who live by it. So, and somebody said something about the turkey leg. I've always wondered, is the turkey leg keto friendly?
You know,
or do they put...
Christine would know that. Christine Fox, do you know if the turkey leg is keto friendly? I think
it is. Because it tastes so sweet. I wonder if they put something on there.
Oh, it might be
or
sugar.
Like if
is
it breaded and you can't have it? I'm just curious because I love that turkey leg.
I thought it was just salt and smoke flavor, in which case I think you could have it. But
okay.
I don't know. Christine might know. She'll see. By the way, she had a big fight. She had a big fight with the people in the Planet Hollywood.
I'm on an interview, honey.
Is that Mariah?
No, she doesn't live at home anymore.
Oh, that's the husband?
Yeah.
It's juiced up. All right, we got to find out about the turkey leg. But if you are even thinking about doing keto at Disney, please get Christine's book. There's 10% off at barnesandnoble.com. Yeah, I didn't like it. I had to have bread and pasta at some point.
Yeah, bread. I'm a bread and potatoes, and my dad would serve potatoes and bread with every meal, and my brother was like, "There ain't no way I can live without bread."
Kentucky is meat and potatoes. It's not.
We are meat, potatoes. We like bread, cornbread, all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I had a mom. This is totally off random topic. I had an Italian mother, but she made curry once a week, and I thought it was normal. I thought every Italian mother made curry. She had an Indian friend that taught her how to make it, so I grew up loving curry, and I'd invite my friends to come and eat the curry my mother made. They'd be like, "What?" I'd be like, "What? You don't have curry at your house? In your Italian house?" And then it was a very strange thing.
So what exactly is curry? That's the seasoning, right? It's not.
Yes, I don't think it's one spice. I think it's a bunch of spices put together that make the curry flavor. Somebody in the chat room will definitely correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, and it was spicy, right? I always associate it with being spicy.
Yep, it was. She put beef potatoes on top of rice, and it was pretty spicy, but I liked it.
Oh, so Mary said, yeah, it's a seasoning.
It is a seasoning. So there was something I was going to ask, and I knew I was going to forget. I knew I was going to get thrown off the thing. What are your favorite restaurants in the parks? Not Disney Springs, in the parks. Let's go park by park. Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom, Liberty Tree Tavern.
Okay, pretty good. Because I find Magic Kingdom is pretty lacking in places to eat that I like.
Yeah, I do like Liberty Tree. If I'm going somewhere for quick service, Pecos Bill.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Studios.
Studios. Ooh. I really like the 50s Primetime Cafe.
So do I.
I love the chicken, the fried chicken.
The fried chicken is great there.
So good. Yes.
It is. You know, they brine it. You know what that is, I'm sure.
I don't know.
I think brining, and again, someone in the chat room will correct me, is they put it into like a salt water overnight or something, and it does something to the meat that it makes it better, so that once they fry it and everything, it's not dry. It still comes out.
I think good.
So brining is somehow preparing it with salt ahead of time.
And my husband is so hard to please when it comes to food, like out in restaurants, and he thought that fried chicken was good. So I was like, wow, for him to say this is good, like, okay, 50s Primetime, y'all did it.
Have you done Mama Melrose also at Studios?
I have Mama Melrose. Yes, I had the chicken parmesan there, and it was good.
Okay, that's pretty good. I've done the penne alla vodka, which has the pancetta, like the Italian bacon in it, with a cold beer. That's some pretty good stuff. And I'm not a big beer guy.
I'll have to try that.
You know what? I will take you to that if we go.
Okay, sounds good.
I will save the super chats. We will go to Mama Melrose.
All right, I'm looking forward to that.
Let's go to Epcot.
Epcot. Oh, there's always food to eat at Epcot. I love to eat, so I could eat all around the world. And where would I go if I was making reservations? I don't know. I really don't. I've eaten so many places there.
There's not a favorite. You could get anyone you want. I would still pick the Italian ones for me.
I would have said Garden Grill because I used to love that pot roast, but they changed it.
What?
They don't serve the pot roast anymore, John.
I have to leave. The show's over. Why don't they serve the pot roast?
Now, it may be coming back because
it has to. What did they replace it with?
A steak, some kind of steak. I don't know if Tom from Tom Does Disney's in the chat, but he loves the steak there.
Yeah, somebody's got to tell me why that would go. Brine is a saltwater solution used to enhance texture, flavor, moisture. Brining is best for poultry. Ah, thank you. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's
hey, Mickey's Revenge. Hi, how are you? I always see Mickey's Revenge in my chat, so it's nice to see you here tonight.
I haven't been to Tepanito. I'm seeing people say that.
I don't think I've ever been there either.
Animal Kingdom. I hope you've got my favorite that you're going to say. I hope.
So usually when I go to Animal Kingdom, I will eat at Yak and Yeti.
That's my favorite.
Or Satuli Canteen are the two places that I go to.
Satuli's great. Satuli's great. Yak and Yeti as a sit down. I've never had a bad meal there.
It was really good. I thought it was delicious.
The other thing too is if you didn't want to wait or get a table or anything, the little side place by Yak and Yeti, I forget what it's called, the fast food area for the same place.
Yeah, I think it's just Yak and Yeti quick
Express
service
or something.
Yeah.
For half the price, you can get like that chicken. Look at me, I'm talking about food. I'm gonna get hungry now. Panda, we did Yak and Yeti for the book there, did we, Chris? Anyhow, around the bend, you get the like sweet and sour chicken, the best white meat chicken with little vegetables and rice, and it's like $10, and it's the same thing you'd get inside.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's
yeah,
great.
I could definitely. Oh, so wait, I just saw it and it went away. Somebody was in the chat saying what they replaced that with.
Oh, hold on, I'm looking. How far up? I'm sorry. The pot roast is back. David Mendoza confirms. I believe this person.
Yes, the pot roast is back.
How dare
I've got to
they?
go now. I got to go.
How
yeah, I
dare
bet
they
you
get
so
rid
many
of it?
people were like, "What? You don't have the pot roast? Are you crazy?"
I would have walked right out and went to pay.
It was a skirt steak. So
that's what they
had. That's what they had replaced it with.
Let's see.
But I mean, it was just like my face. I was just like, "What?"
Mary is a big foodie, and she knows Mary well. She says it's flank steak at Garden Grill. Yeah. Wait, Mary, is that what they always had? At the Garden Grill, Garden Grill didn't change like Liberty Tree. I don't think. Oh, somebody said they like the flank steak better than the pot roast. Now you're talking about did they replace the pot roast?
Oh yeah, my
with
friend
flank
Tom
steak?
really loves that. Chimichurri? Is that how you say it? There's some kind of like sauce that comes.
Oh, there is
with
a chimichurri sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, that he loves, and it's a skirt steak of some kind. And it wasn't terrible. I did not like it. It's just like whenever you're looking so forward to the pot roast and then you don't get it. I was hurting. My heart was hurting.
Christina's saying roast beast. I think she means roast beef because that makes me think of the Grinch That Stole Christmas. They ate the roast beast.
Yeah, it was so good. But yeah, just Epcot is all about food and eating around the world. I really liked the Hawaii kiosk that they had set up. They had this little slider that had pineapple on it. I'm all about some pineapple, and it was just so good. Everything that I tried.
Have you been back to Epcot for this new Taste of Food and Wine, this new revised one?
Mm-hmm.
How is that different? Like, what has changed?
You know, I didn't see much of a difference.
I mean, you still walked around and went to...
Yeah, you just walk around and eat same kind of stuff that we've always done.
Did you find it was just a lot less choices?
No, I didn't. I mean, Tom's in the chat.
You could ask him. He eats around the world on a regular basis, like daily. And he
Okay.
loves the meatless meatball.
I love that. Listen, the Impossible foods,
Yeah.
I think they taste just like real meat.
Oh, and did you ever try the frothy ramen noodles?
Yeah, it's a little freaky. I like them, but they're freaky.
You liked it? Not me. Ugh. That was the worst thing I ever tried at
I
any
was
of the
just happy.
festivals.
I was happy that they were just noodles.
Yeah,
But they also
I
had the
wasn't digging
teriyaki
them.
chicken bun. I liked that better.
Yeah, that was good. That was better.
Oh, now you're making me want a Diet Coke. See? The caffeine. How do you do caffeine this late at night, though?
I don't have any problem sleeping. I could drink a cup of coffee and I'm good.
See, I love my coffee. I love my caffeine. But if I have it after 4 o'clock, I'm not sleeping right. My brain is starting to do too many things. Mickey's Revenge is telling us chimichurri, Argentinian, I'm looking through a ring light, uncooked herb sauce, 2 types. Oh, okay.
Red and green.
Yeah,
Olive
I've heard of
oil,
that.
red wine vinegar, finely chopped parsley. Yeah, that's what it was. It was good, but
So what
I
are you
was just
most
sad.
what are you most looking forward to of the new things that are coming? When I say that, I mean like things we know that haven't been canceled, like Mary Poppins, but like Guardians, Tron, Ratatouille, those type of things. Is there something you really can't wait for?
I was looking very forward to Mary Poppins.
Me too. I still
I'm a
think it'll
Mary
happen.
Poppins fan. I was really looking forward to that. Now, I don't think it's canceled. It's just postponed. So ultimately, we'll still get it one day. But I'm looking forward to all the change. I'm really looking forward to Tiana coming to Splash Mountain and, all the changes. I think sometimes people are a little scared of change, but change sometimes is a good thing. And,
I agree.
we just keep on moving, which is what Walt wanted us to do, Change is going to be good. And I'm looking forward to the new things that are coming. I will try Tron, even though I'm scared to death of roller coasters. It looks like something.
Wait, are you really?
I'm so scared.
Okay, have you done Slinky Dog?
Oh, I love Slinky.
If you love Slinky, then you're not scared to death of roller coasters.
Yeah, I am though. I've never been on Rock and Roller Coaster ever.
Well,
because
that's different too. That's in the dark and
Yeah.
you go upside down a lot of times. What about Expedition Everest?
I've been on it 3 times, but I don't like it.
Okay, but if you can do that, I think you can do Tron.
Yeah.
Because Tron seems to be less compact and more. Did somebody else send this?
I also did Hagrid's
Just checking.
over at Universal, so that was like a big move for me.
Okay, if you've done that, you're going to be able to do Tron. I think Tron is more sweeping, big strides. It seems fun. I don't see anything upside down or anything. So I think you're
Yeah.
going to be okay on Tron. I'm looking forward to Tron. I'm losing weight on purpose so I can make sure I fit on Tron. I mean, I
Okay.
should be losing weight anyway. So
Let's do it.
But Tron is definitely one of my things. I don't know
Well-
if I'm going to do it with Keto. I might do it with Keto with Christine Fox, but she makes me crazy.
She will show you the way.
She went to Planet Hollywood and they literally came out of the kitchen with knives and axes to kill her. I mean, really, she had a fight that they threw her out. They literally threw her out.
Of where?
At Planet Hollywood.
No way. Why? Because she was trying to get keto-friendly foods?
I think so.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
goodness.
Oh, hold on. Tom,
Ask
thank you
Tanya.
so much. Ask Tanya how she feels about Space Mountain because whatever she says, she actually. Oh, okay. I'm getting that she says she's scared. She's been on Expedition Everest 3 times, but she don't like it. Not.
Well, I went on there. I'm trying to overcome my fear, but I never laugh on Expedition Everest. I'm always scared on it. So it's not something like when I go to Animal Kingdom that I'm going to be like, hey, let's go to Everest. I'm like, no, let's not go to Everest.
Okay,
But I've gone on the.
how many times have you been on Space Mountain?
Okay. I never got on Space Mountain until 2019 for the first time I rode. And my friend Tom, who's in the chat right now, convinced me to go. And I think that we even went on there on a Halloween in the dark, and it was super scary. And I'm not really scared of it anymore, but I hate that ride so much. And the whole
What?
time when I'm on it, I scream that I'm never going to do it again. And then I go do it again. I don't like it.
I was told you like it no matter what you say. Ask Tanya which is her favorite attraction that doesn't exist anymore. Let me guess. I'm going to guess it.
What is it?
How old is it? Like, give me did it exist 10 years ago?
So, I mean, I'm fairly new to Disney.
Oh, that's right.
You know, I haven't been doing this, but for as long as a lot of people in the chat here who have been coming since they were a child. So
right.
There wasn't a lot of stuff.
I was going to say that it was Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, but it can't be. I
don't think I ever went on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Magic Kingdom, only in Disneyland.
Okay. So then I don't know. What is your favorite?
But for here, it would have to be the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I do love what replaced it.
I do too. I'd like to have both of them. I love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
I would like to have both of them.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have questions for Tanya, you can put them in the chat room now, because I know we're on a little bit of a delay, so it'll take like 60 seconds before I see them. Let's see. I'm going to end the night later in about 8 minutes. Not yet. We're going to go for the hour with a little video of the Villains Night at the Magic Kingdom, where the Maleficent dragon breathes fire. I just thought it was a nice way to end the night. I don't know why. I always pick some little video to end the night with.
Yes.
But also, let me mention, this is really important to me. This Friday at August 14th, 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. It's not a Panda show. It's a Panda Vader show with my friend Matt. We are going to be interviewing Don Hahn, or Han, I think it's Han. He is the legendary producer-director. I know him from Beauty and the Beast, but he also directed Howard, which is the... if you didn't see Howard yet, you have to go to Disney Plus and watch the story of Howard Ashman and Alan Menken. But it's really about Howard, about how he came about with the music and stuff. It's really amazing. And Friday, 7 p.m., if you set a reminder, you will get to see us there. I hope you come.
That's exciting. I'm going to go watch Howard.
It's about an hour and a half, I think, but it was so interesting to see how he began and that he produced a Broadway show that wasn't successful with Jodie Benson. So when he then went to The Little Mermaid, he thought, let me go and get Jodie. That's it. I didn't even know they were connected at all like that.
That's
Dawn,
incredible.
thank you so much. You brought the super chats today. I have to take you to dinner or lunch. Hoping to go on Space Mountain with Tanya on my vacation next week so I can giggle with her instead of via just a stream.
I'll do that for you, Dawn, for sure. I will. Monday, Magic Kingdom. Let's do it, Dawn.
If you sit in the front, it's less scary.
Really? I always sit in the middle. I feel more secure with a seat in front of me and behind me, and then I can hold on to something.
You're also okay in the middle. The back, I think, to me, is the scariest. You feel the hills more because the front of the car pulls you down. It yanks you down.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to get on there again. Okay, Dawn. Oh, my goodness. I'm going live tomorrow at Magic Kingdom, but I am not going on Space Mountain. I want to go over there and just do all the things that I love.
Going live on Space Mountain does nothing for anyone anyway. I'm sad
it does for them because they laugh so hard at me because I'm scared and screaming.
I would like to hear the audio from you on that. Sad that the People Mover is down.
I know. So many of us were looking forward to go, I just want to go on the People Mover, and we can't. So
Tanya, what is your Instagram and all the ways people can follow you? Let's do that.
Oh, the Instagram is at that crazy Disney lady 02. That crazy Disney lady 02.
Now, you had to pick a 02 because there is somebody already with.
There's already another crazy Disney lady out there.
She's got nothing on you, kid.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, whenever I tried to do that crazy Disney lady, it said, sorry, someone else already has that name. And I was just like, I don't know. So I'll be number 2 then.
02. I'm putting it into the chat now. That crazy Disney lady.
David said, ask her about the first time on Space Mountain. I don't even remember. Is that the night when I passed out, David?
Did you really pass out ever on a coaster? Oh. People do. Did you ever see? They black out. Oh,
yeah. I saw somebody pass out on Dinosaur.
No.
Yes. I used to be so scared of Dinosaur, though, so I get it.
I'm
do
not
like
scared of
those.
it anymore, but when I first went on there, I was like, I will never go on that again. And now I ride it like it's nothing.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But yeah, I was like I was coming off of Dinosaur and literally somebody had fainted like on Dinosaur and they had to call Alpha on them, the medical people.
Wait, they noticed like while they were on that, like with the cameras that are inside the ride, they noticed something happened to them?
No, like the lady that was with him was like, it was a guy. The lady that was with him, she was like screaming in a panic that he had fainted.
And they stopped the ride midway.
So they stopped the ride and
Do you know, was
got
it
him
like
assistance.
was it at a part where like the big dino yelled? I mean, I'm just wondering.
I don't know
where...
what part he passed out on. This is like whenever the ride was over and we were coming up to unload off of the car. And that's when it was all happening. So he went through the whole ride and I don't know where he like fainted. And hopefully it wasn't like more than a faint. Like, I don't even know.
We never know. Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah. It happened.
So what else did I forget to ask you that I should have?
I don't know.
I'm looking in the chat room. It says, no, you didn't pass out, but you screamed. She did it with the never stopped screaming.
I never, it's so scary.
Do you go to like Haunted Mansion things when Halloween
I
Horror
do
Nights
go
was
to
around?
Haunted Mansion. I love Haunted Mansion.
Okay, see, now that's where I curse. I say things I don't want to.
On Haunted Mansion?
I have no control. No, not the Haunted Mansion in Disney. I'm talking about like haunted houses like Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, no, I don't go to those.
Oh, okay.
No. I don't go to any of those. Like, I've gone to Universal for the scare.
Zones?
I go over there during, the scare zones is all I need. I don't need anything more than a scare zone. I've never been in any of the haunted houses over there. I just go through the scare zones. And I'm like, okay, that's all I need. I don't need any more.
Okay, I did ask you about the parks, but favorite Disney Springs restaurant?
Oh, Homecoming. Hands down.
Again, we're back to the fried chicken.
I love Homecoming. It's my favorite. Oh, I want to go eat there right now that I'm thinking about it.
Have you had their mac and cheese?
Yes.
So good.
I love their thigh-high chicken biscuits and their deviled eggs and their mashed potatoes. And, I just love Homecoming.
Have you also been to Boathouse?
I've been to Boathouse, and it's really good, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you need pizza at Pizza Ponte, it's pretty good.
I've not been there. And there's other places that I know are like really, really good and have really good ratings that I've never tried before.
Because of Homecoming.
I always go to Homecoming.
I know, me too. I always end up there.
And then
Morimoto. I'd rather Yak and Yeti than Morimoto. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it was good though. I went there. That expensive steak, wow, it just like melts in your mouth. I can't even remember the name of it, but it was really good. I tend to do a lot of Splitsville. I like their sushi.
I love Splitsville. I'm not a sushi person, but I love their food.
Yeah.
Their little sliders, their Impossible Burger, going back to that Impossible Foods, fantastic. As a matter of fact,
I don't mind it at all. I like it. Their fries are good. I love fries. Like I told you earlier, I love potatoes. Like if somebody said, what would you like to eat for the rest of your life if you could only eat one thing ever? It would be fries for me. I love French fries.
But there are good French fries. There are French fries that are like, eh.
I know. I don't like Casey's Corner French fries.
Okay, me either. Tell me this. Do you have an air fryer at home?
I do not.
Okay, so you're missing out. Because do you have a regular deep fryer?
I have a deep fryer, but I don't deep fry too many things.
Okay, well, I figured Kentucky Girl has to have a deep fryer, but
the
air fryer, and I know this is a fat guy giving you food advice, but the air fryer, you can make French fries just like the restaurant. I mean, they taste just like restaurant fries.
It's amazing. Have to get me some. I just put some fries in the oven, and they're good.
You do them in the air fryer just like in the oven, and you will be like, John, I'm so sorry. I thought I was eating French fries, but now I am eating French fries. Just the air fryer is amazing. Once again, I have to talk about Christine's book. We're talking about French fries, and this is Keeping Keto at Disney. If you are even on keto or thinking about keto or planning on going to Disney, this is the book you need to get. She went and did all the restaurants and work for you. She made the chefs horribly, horribly sad. She made them cry. Keeping Keto at Disney. Try to get that. All right, so we're gonna let you guys go with a nice little video of the Maleficent dragon going through the villain. Do you remember the Villains Night where they had
I've been to so many villains nights. It was so good.
I want to go back there bad. I wish they'd had these events again. I know they're not going to be for a while, obviously, for obvious reasons. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming on here and for just talking.
You're
I really think
welcome.
we have to do this like once every couple of months with you, I think.
I say let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, and whenever you want me back on
I'm
your
so
show,
ready for Hoop-de-Doo to come back.
I want to go. You know, okay, the performers, their union needs to get the real entertainment people back. Right now, there's no professional level entertainment.
Right. That's
in
why
the
we don't have the
parks.
Frozen sing-along. We don't have the Festival of the Lion King. No, no
Yes.
Hoop-de-Doo. So,
We
Yep.
definitely need that. So whenever you want me back on your show, call me. I will come running.
please do. I'd love to have you. You're such
I will.
such a fun person to be around,
you.
and I
So are
I
you.
would
That's-
love that.
Together we might explode though, like the.
All
like
right, and I'm not
dynamite.
going to let you forget about Mama Melrose.
No. I'm taking you to Mama Melrose. We're gonna get a cold beer, and we're gonna
Let's
get
do it.
penne. You good with penne alla vodka?
Let's do it. I'm down
It's-
for it. I like
okay, it's
food.
so good.
There's not too many things I
It's
don't
like
like.
it's penne with like a tomato sauce made with vodka that you can't taste because they burned it off. But the pancetta is the Italian bacon, and if they make it crispy, which is what I tell them, it's so good, so good.
All right.
Thank you, Stephanie, and everybody. Stephanie's saying great interview. I just like.
Yes,
anybody
I'll
that
see
says
y'all
that.
tomorrow. I'm back live streaming tomorrow. I was home in Kentucky for 6 days, and I haven't seen any of my friends that are on my channel, and I cannot wait to talk to everybody tomorrow. And for all of you all that are here tonight, thank you so much for coming over and supporting me on Big Fat Panda. Make sure you all subscribe to his channel too.
Please.
And he's
What
got
time
this
do you go
wonderful
live tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm trying to go around 3. See, my kids started school yesterday. They're back to school. So now my schedule is, I'm probably going to be like 3 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be
Okay.
live from Magic Kingdom.
We will
So,
keep watching. I'm sorry I
All right.
interrupted you.
That's okay. So, but thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, dear. Okay, let's watch this video and then we'll run away and have a night. And now I'm hungry because that's all I talked about was fried chicken all night. Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.